We got more NBA basketball tonight with Game 5 between the New York Knicks and Atlanta Hawks. The series is now tied 2-2, with the Knicks winning Game 4 and Game 1. Heading back to New York now makes the Knicks 2-3 in their last 5 games, but 3-2 versus the spread. For the Knicks, now makes them 2-3, also 2-3 overall, and 2-3 versus the spread. Historically, now brings the total. Knicks are now 3-2 versus Atlanta in their last 5, and also 3-2 versus the spread. Heading into tonight's game, Knicks are a 6.5 point favorite at home. This opened 6.5. It stayed 6.5 on the total. We're looking at 214.5. This opened at 213.5. Now we're up to 214.5. Looking at the totals for the Knicks, only one over in their last 5 games, and for the Hawks, only two overs in their last 5 games. And historically, only game to go over in the last 5 between them was Game 3 there in Atlanta. Looking at the Knicks at home, that loss in Game 2 was a bit of a shocker for the Knicks, as they've been pretty good at home, going 3-1 in their last 4 games and 4 straight covers at home. So, like I said, a bit of a shocker. And historically, same thing. They'd been 3-1 versus the Hawks at home, not covering as much though. But when we look at the totals, 4 straight unders for the Knicks at home, and 4 of the last 5 between these two in New York have gone under the total. So to see that total going up, granted those are like 218, 218, 240. So playoff basketball, so 213.5 is pretty low, but not a lot of overs in this matchup. Especially when you look at the Hawks away form, they had lost 3 straight games on the road. So to get that win against New York, they're picking it up for the playoffs, but also 2 straight unders on the road for them. Looking at player props for the Knicks, I want to look at Mikal Bridges. He's had a series to forget so far. 4 straight unders on his player prop, 5 straight unders on his assists, 5 straight unders on his rebounds, and 2 straight unders on his 3-point prop. So I would not recommend tailing Mikal Bridges. Maybe look for the unders. Granted, his point prop's sitting at 8.5, where he's been sitting at like 10.5 and 12.5. So maybe so the books are recognizing it and lowering it a little bit. One that Joe Hart, 4 straight overs on his rebound prop. So maybe look at that one. And Jalen Brunson has not been passing the ball very much for assists. But let me know in the comments how you guys see this game going tonight. Who's coming out on top to take a 3-2 lead in this series? This one's been too close to call for me. I have no idea. I will be fading Mikal Bridges, and I'll be live betting because the trend I've noticed in this one is New York Knicks are living and dying by the 3-point. In their 2 wins in this series was Game 1, they shot 48% from the 3-point line, and in Game 4, they shot 45% from the 3-point line. In their 2 losses, in Game 2, they shot 32% from the 3-point. In Game 3, they shot 29% from the 3-point. So look at them at the start of the game. If they can't hit the broadside of a barn from behind the arc, I'm going Hawks. If they look like they're cashing at a pretty good rate, I'll be betting the Knicks. So, but like I said, let me know in the comments how you guys see this one going. For more read stats like this, go to getstam.com. Drop a follow, see other games.